the greatest WWE Women's Champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the Bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that dead weight Moreno. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Moreno ever again. She's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Jordynne Grace for the... What the...
We're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
The Wyatt Six picked you to be their next sacrifice? I am so happy not to be you right now.
I'm eternally grateful for the same thing, Liv. Not being you helps me get out of bed every morning.
So weird to hear you say that with this change in attitude of yours. Sure does seem like you're following in my footsteps.
Unless your footsteps are taking you to Heyman and his musclehead champion, there's no reason I'd walk anywhere you've been.
Obviously. You put on this whole new look, get all mean, start playing mind games and attacking legends and winning titles. Nothing like me at all.
No, I am nothing like you. That's why I ditched the dead weight instead of keeping Moreno around to take you and Raquel's belts.
But you didn't. You didn't even try. Maybe you're more frightened of us than you are of the Wyatts.
I am not afraid of them.
Oh, darling. Say it enough times. Maybe you'll start to believe it.
I'm not afraid of the Wyatt Six.
A word of advice? Some people are built for the bad guy life. Some people aren't. I think maybe you picked the wrong side of the fence.
You wanted to talk?
No, I want answers. What are you gonna do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special Wyatt 6 hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any respect for you to the curb.
Fine, so how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Women's Championship back from Jordynne Grace, and I can't do that here.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything, including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
No problem.
How am I supposed to move past the Wyatts with that match? Next.
Getting right into this dust-up. I give no quarter and I ask for none in...
Starting things off like a line blow. You know this one's personal. They should just be grateful.
Wait a minute.
The Wyatt Six torment won't stop.
Look out, Archetype! It's Eric Rowan!
Inserting themselves into this action now. Body slam. Extreme Rules is kind of a misnomer. Not a good spot to be in.
That table just disintegrated.
What incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. Immediate cover after the impact. There's two. Win. A big win. That took a huge effort.
Here is your winner, Nikita Wolf.
Not only a victory here tonight, but an absolute assault on her opponent.
She picked her target early and never let up. After seeing that match, I'm sure a number of women are wishing she had stayed away from WWE.
You want to act as if the Wyatt Six aren't bothering you? Well, here's your chance.
I feel like you're not listening. Let's try that again.
Getting right to the fisticuffs, showing no signs of slowing down.
Starting off toe-to-toe. You're going to love to see that kind of intensity in a match.
Yeah, just by looking at them, I don't think that intensity.
Now what?
The Wyatt Six are a shadow the archetype can't outrun.
Uncle Howdy is in the ring. Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
Here it is! The ditch! Tombstone pile driver!
I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended.
It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
Here is your winner, Nikita Wolf.
Dominance with a touch of cruelty. An impressive victory for the archetype.
It's the former archetype now, Cole. I wouldn't let her hear you call her by her old name.
Apologies to the former archetype.
Do you need something, Truth?
A sandwich. Do you have any sandwiches?
Why would I have sandwiches?
You could be on your way to a picnic. Unless... Are you a ghost? Because if you are, legally you have to tell me.
Do I look like a ghost?
I don't know. I never seen one. That's why I had to ask. But you're getting messed with by the Wyatt Six, so I don't know what kind of supernatural stuff you've got going on.
The Wyatt Six have not turned me into a ghost.
That's good. Being a ghost would be hard. You wouldn't be able to pick up your sandwiches. That's probably why ghosts never have picnics. What were we talking about again?
The Wyatt Six.
Why would you bring them up? Now I'm going to have nightmares. One time, I sat in the chair that Uncle Howdy was eyeing, and that night, a strange man was standing in my bathroom. It was just my reflection in the mirror, but still I learned my lesson. You don't mess with the Wyatts.
Well, they messed with me, and they have no idea who they're dealing with.
No, dog. They know exactly who they're dealing with. You think this is just mind games? They're trying to balance something. After everything you did to Rashitsky, you brought this on yourself.
Bring it on. I'm not afraid.
That's cool, but you will be. Can you go stand somewhere not next to me for a little while?
The Wyatt Six have been interfering in every one of my matches. This is an unsafe work environment.
It is the height of irony that you would complain about the safety of WWE superstars after you literally attacked a legend in his home with a shovel.
I had my reasons.
And the Wyatt Six have their reasons for what they're doing to you.
I didn't do a single thing to them.
Well, you've done plenty. You announced your arrival on my show by breaking a woman's arm. You assaulted Rikishi. You abandoned your partner. Again and again, you have gone out of your way to do the wrong thing in order to prove some kind of point.
You want to blame the victim? Fine. If you are incapable of taking care of the Wyatt Six, I'll do it myself.
Piper Niven has her work cut out for her tonight with the bizarre Nikki Cross.
I do not see how someone starts following Uncle Howdy when you end up looking like, oh!
The archetype from behind. What a cowardly attack.
Cowardly? Have you seen the way the Wyatt Six have been harassing this woman? Nikki and the rest of these freaks deserve everything she gives them.
What is Adrian Butler doing? This isn't a match. It's an assault.
The Wyatts have been interfering in the Archetype's business for weeks, and it's about time they face some consequences for their actions.
Are you kidding me, Wade? The Wyatt Six are the consequences, and it's time the Archetype paid.
But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense. Wicked shot. Rocked by the hip attack.
Oh, taking the boots to them.
Oh, with authority. Ending up in harm's way yet again.
Hard to not reach a place of desperation at this point. This just may be the only way to survive this match now.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm. And Nikki Cross is on the downside of things.
Yeah, now Cross has got to turn the momentum around.
Oh, she puts the brakes on that.
Excellent opportunity, but
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Ooh! Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Neither competitor is backing down. Oh, ouch.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up. Oh, man.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Ooh. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Nothing pretty about this, just a good old Donnybrook here.
oh, baby, that was the kill shot.
Russian leg sweep. I think she just really felt that one. Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
And she knows that she can do some serious damage with that kendo stick. Just flashing her hardware here.
Able to avoid that one.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Slam down hard.
She's able to steer clear of that attack.
Oh, that was a stiff shot with a kendo stick. And we just saw some serious offense.
No doubt about it.
This is just adding extreme insult to injury. She's got to be rocked a bit after that blow to the head.
Cross can't stop any offense coming her way.
Yeah, Cross needs to come up with a new plan fast.
Hard landing on the neck there.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one. What's going on? What the hell? And she denies Cross. She finds her moment and breaks up the onslaught.
Trying to fight back and stay in this match.
Just looking to wrench that arm now. Good old-fashioned. Tied up in knots, but punches coming back the other way. Trying to get some space and manages it.
Turns it around. Legs caught.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Nice counter from Cross.
Quick thinking right there. Arm wringer applied, getting cracked, but now pumped in the jaw.
Unloading with a belly to back. Cross can't stop any offense coming her way.
Nikki's cage might be a little bit rattled, man.
Once again, the women of WWE have this crowd stunned with their raw determination.
It is win at all costs in that ring right now.
Another reversal, eye for an eye here. Quick thinking from her to avoid that.
What a drop kick. Oh, the old taste of pain.
I'm stunned, this crowd is stunned, and yet the battle just continues.
Really no words do justice to what we've all seen unfold here tonight.
And Nikki moves.
These two have learned each other so well.
One response after another, back and forth we go.
Oh, catches a kick. kick to the face.
And Nikki Cross is on the downside of things.
Nikki needs to reassert herself back in this match.
Oh, what a knee strike.
Proving that she is a superstar who knows how to carry herself.
Just using their foot as a weapon. Boot right to the throat. My God!
Did you hear that chair shot?
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Kick gets caught.
Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Momentum's escaping her now.
Yeah, she wasn't expecting things to take this turn.
Here it is! Vintage!
This singles match has come to an end. Wow.
The archetype just told the Wyatt Six that the hunters have become the hunted.
But what's she gonna do if she catches them?
You think your silly masks intimidate me? You fools think your little light tricks frightened me at my press conference. No, I merely allowed you to believe you had gained the upper hand. You parade yourselves as righteous avengers, champions of the forgotten, protectors of the broken. How noble, how predictable, darlings. Moral minorities so rarely win, and all you've managed to do is awaken the beast. You wanted my attention. Now you have it. So come, bring your little circus of horrors. When the wolf comes for you, there will be no games, no salvation, only consequences.
The passion of the archetype is at hand. Or maybe it's a crucible. What do you think?
I think I'm surprised you and the rest of your sideshow showed your faces before I exposed you in front of all your fireflies tonight.
Exposed. What we see in others is what lives within ourselves. When you got hurt, all the invisibility was stripped away in an instant. You were nothing but a sickly child. She's still in there, isn't she? I can see her.
I'm not one of your pet psychos. You can't get in my head.
You don't see it, do you? We're already there, playing with all the broken pieces.
I have a surprise for you. The only thing breaking tonight is you.
That would be a surprise, but not as big as the one coming your way. Your fate is already sealed. Soon, you'll see.
Did you know? Did you know?
That your former partner joined up with the Wyatt Six? Absolutely not. But I'm not surprised either.
What's that supposed to mean?
You took a kid who worshipped you to the precipice of the best moment of her career, only to cast her aside with barely a word? You had to know she'd go looking for another mentor.
Moreno was a parasite, stealing glory while I did all the work. She wasn't worth my time. But now, she and the Wyatts are costing me matches, and I want you to do something about it.
I made the match you wanted, and you lost. What else would you have me do?
Finally pull the trigger on trading me to Raw.
Other than that, if you want an excuse to run away from Moreno and the Wyatts for a shot at Jordynne Grace, you can try qualifying for the Rumble, like everyone else.
How am I supposed to qualify for the Rumble when I can't get through a match without the Carnival coming to town?
That sounds like a you problem. And as the GM of SmackDown, I have a long enough list of me problems already.
Okay, let's try this on. The hell with you. The hell with the Rumble. And the hell with the Wyatt Six. I'm going back to my wrestling school. If they want to take a shot at me, let's see how they do without all the WWE special effects.
Well, that just solved one of my me problems. Best of luck.
What are you doing here, Heyman?
So aggressive. You know why I'm here. Business. WWE Women's Championship business. The kind of business you used to be in. A long, long time ago.
That's the only business I'm in.
It looks to me like you're playing an entirely different game. Something with ghosts and ghouls and goblins. Are you really going to take a walk right before the Royal Rumble?
Don't you worry. Jordan will get hers sooner or later. The Wyatts and Moreno are just a speed bump.
A speed bump? Or an exit ramp? Because I just heard the archetype is tucking her tail between her legs and running away from her problems. Deja vu all over again.
I'm not running away from anything. This is just a strategic withdrawal.
I was wrong about you all those years ago. You never had it in you to be a Paul Heyman client. Because you don't have the ovaries.
Tell me that after the next time I face Jordan. Moreno?
I knew you'd come here. You have to think you're in control.
I am. Take that ridiculous thing off your face.
This is the face that you gave me.
I'm not the villain here. I helped you when you were nobody. When you were nothing, I gave you a hand up. And this is how you repay me?
After Jordan buried you, I taught you to embrace the underground. We struck down mortals and legends with your wicked spade. You cast me aside like a broken tool.
So you got sad and ran away to join a cult? You're weak. That's why I dumped you. Weak and stupid. Did you really think you could come into my house and threaten me?
Your house? This is not your house.
Adam? How did you get here?
Through the door? What is with you?
Did you see any of that?
All I see is someone standing by herself in a wrestling school without any students. What happened to you?
It's the Wyatts. And Moreno. They're coming after me, and...
Stop. Just stop. This isn't about the Wyatt Six. It's not about Moreno. This is about you. You went after Naomi's father-in-law with a freaking shovel. That's not you.
It was the match with Jordan. That match. That humiliation. I can't get it out of my head. It eats and it eats and it eats me alive. All I see when I close my eyes is Heyman and Jordan looking down at me. So I went down into the dark, just like Uncle Howdy said. Now it's too late to get out.
It's not. It never is. But you have to make the choice right here and right now. A choice about the legacy you want to leave in this business and in this world. And this could be the last chance. You have to decide what kind of person you are.
I know exactly who I am. That's right. Go back to WWE. Tell Heyman, tell Jordan, you tell them all! I'm coming for them!